Yo boys, hello, how is everyone doing? Welcome to the midweek stream for Tuesday. We are doing a live quickly now before the games tonight in the Champions League because I will watch them. But for now, we're literally just going to go on about the current FPL tips for us. So at the moment, we have literally done Madison to Salah. It's one of the most recommended transfers this week for me. I don't really think there's anything else really that I would go. Apart from I like Grealish, and I am considering Grealish on a -4. But that is mainly going to depend on whether he's going to get injured or anything like that. I do need to check the lineup for City. I wonder what the Man City lineup is. I've just got to check the Man City lineup quickly, boys, as well. Because we've got the Bayern game obviously tonight. Obviously Haaland starting. And Grealish, Bernardo, Haaland, Gundogan, De Bruyne, Rodri, Ake, Diaz, Akanji, Stones and Ederson obviously are lined up with Mahrez on the bench, which will most likely come on for Bernardo Silva. Alvarez should come on for Haaland, and Walker will probably get the full game. But Haaland will score before that happens. Haaland will get at least 2 shots on target in that game. I think City are going to win at least 2-0. And Bayern obviously are going to lose. And there's going to be at least 2 goals in that game. But City is going to win, I think. And I think Haaland's going to get over 1.5 shots on target to 2. But we'll see. Those are my predictions for this, if anyone's doing anything like that. For today. And also, if you boys are unaware at the moment, there is a slight chance, as much as Rashford's a date for the midweek game this week, that he might possibly be okay to be on the bench on Saturday. I think as far as where we play, yeah. But I think for me, I'm probably just going to bench him like I've said for March. Obviously he's on the pitch, so that's a small chance of it, but it will be March playing over him. It's just a case of deciding whether I get rid of March to Grealish on a -4 or Rashford to Grealish on a -4. Because I can do either one. But I'm probably better off doing March, to be honest, because I'm going to want to keep Rashford later down the line. Or doing March to Martinelli on a -4. And then bringing in, because that'll give me an extra player for game week 32. I'd have 10 players instead of 9, which does set me up, to be honest. And Martinelli's in good form at the minute, so it would make sense to have that Arsenal asset in the long run. And I can also, because I'm going to have Salah, Martinelli, Rashford, McAllister, Matoma, I can bring in a Stupinan for 34 for the Brighton double. So I'm still going to cover the Brighton double in 34. Obviously, by getting rid of Rico Henry or Botman to a Stupinan, which means I'll cover 34, 36, 37 for them. I'll have Martinelli in the long run. He's benchable as well in the long run for one of the strikers, obviously, because I can also drop to a 4-3-3. So it does give me options on the -4, and I don't mind the -4, to be honest. I've matched Martinelli in the long run because it sets me up as well in the long run, like I've said. Obviously, the only problem is, for me, is just knowing that this 33 fixture is Nottingham Forest, so I'm going to want triple Brighton this fixture. So it's just me, basically, I'm putting a guaranteed move in of a Brighton player this week, because I'm going to want them Brighton players for this week. So I'm going to want a defender like a Stupinan at least. But it's a case of deciding then we're trying to get the March, McAllister and Matoma, and it's a ball ache. Statistically speaking, I want to keep all of them, so I don't really know if it's worth me bringing in Martinelli or not. Maybe it would be worth doing it elsewhere, but then there's nothing else I can move. The only other move I could really see myself doing is possibly Nunes, and Watkins out for -4, but then that's not worth it either. And that would only really bring Jesus in, and to be honest, that's not worth it either, so I don't really think there's a lot more I can do with this team apart from maybe just bring Grealish in for March on a -4, as Grealish doubles 34. I prefer him this week for the fixture of Leicester. I think he could easily go and pop a 15, 18 point haul versus Leicester. So I think I do like Grealish as a pick this week, but I'd love to hear what you boys are thinking about this week. At the moment, this is what my team looking like with the Maddison to Salah move. I've got 2 point something in the bank. 2.1 in the bank. 2.1 in the bank. And this is my current team with 2.1 mil. So I could make a move with that 2.1 mil. What move? I don't know what move I'm going to make. who's going to come in or anything at this moment in time. Just trying to judge what's going on in it. But we'll see. Well, we'll be on for another 15 minutes, boys. So you boys want to get your questions in. We're going to be streaming just before the Man City game comes on. So if any of you do really want to get some questions in, I'm more than welcome to do so. But yeah, no. Grealish on the lineup for starting is great for me though. I've got to say, because I need Grealish to get. I want Grealish to. Well, I want Grealish to get an assist today. It's pretty much what I want. I could see Mohamed Salah hauling this week. I've got a funny feeling you're gonna find he's gonna absolutely haul versus Leeds, because Leeds' defence in that Crystal Palace game looked appalling. It was absolutely horrific. And bear in mind, I don't know if Salah's at Anfield or not, but if he is, that's even more of an advantage. If we go to the fixture on where is the Liverpool game? Because obviously if it's at Selhurst Park, which it probably is, not Selhurst Park, sorry, you know what I meant. Freaking Selhurst Park, what am I on about? Oh, it's not going to let me look on it, is it? Right, we'll look on the phone. But anyways, as I was saying, if it's at Anfield, right, then fine. I think Salah's going to haul. I still got a Crystal Palace game in my head, you know. But I feel like Crystal Palace, to be fair, has played amazing football. Nah, it's at Ellen Road, so yeah, it's going to be a tough one then, but I still think they can batter. Because mind you, was Leeds were away, weren't they? No, Leeds were home at Ellen Road, so there was a home when they lost 5-1 to Crystal Palace, so they could easily go and get battered by Liverpool at home. Fancy Riyad Mahrez as a differential, by the way, boys. I think he could pop. But we'll see. Mahrez could bag versus Leicester. Mind you, the Jack Grealish for me, I still consider a differential this week, because when you look at his ownership, right, for Grealish, he's still only 7.2% owned. Do you know what I mean? It's still a differential, and it's differential for me because no one in my league's going to have him, and the one in my league still hasn't got Haaland, so he's going to have to bring Haaland in. He's not going to want Maddison, he's going to have to get Maddison out. He's got the game of still trying to figure out where he's going to get the funds from. He's tripled up on Arsenal, fair enough, he can cover blank 32 with a full team. But do I really want to be tripled up on Arsenal still? Not really. Do I think tripling up on Arsenal really in the long run is worth it? When you've got all these double game weeks? Because that means he's going to have less players on these double game weeks. Is the way I see it. He gets more 32, but he gets less in the double game week, so it counteracts itself. As long as I can just get away with a couple games where Arsenal don't have a good game, if City absolutely pop off versus Arsenal in 33 and Arsenal don't do anything, then I'm laughing because then City double in 34. It's really, really hard to try and judge out what's going to happen and when it is going to happen. It's just a pain. It really is just a flipping pain. We'll see though. I mean, like I said, anything can happen. It's FPL, but we'll have to see. We will have to see. Still hoping on a Haaland goal today. I think Haaland's going to get 2 goals today, and Grealish obviously going to get an assist. And I could really see that coming in, Grealish assist. And Haaland goal. I think Grealish will assist the ball to Haaland, get a goal. Grealish will have a shot on target, without a doubt. But we'll have to see. Moved on. So Chelsea moved back 3 days to the Tuesday night 8 PM kickoff, announced soon. Oh, bloody hell. Arsenal versus Chelsea is just an has been moved back 3 days to the Tuesday night 8 PM kickoff. So that's interesting. That's very interesting. How come the Chelsea game's been moved? If that's so, then maybe Chelsea have got a double game week, maybe, and we're gonna hear some news on this, because if so, that's gonna make a cock up and me get rid of Chill. We'll have to keep him, but that's based on whether Lampard's actually gonna start the bugger, because he's not been. We'll have to see though, but it's really, really tough. We'll have to see the boys. Right, there's only a quick one just to answer a couple of questions before the game. I hope everyone has a good week. This was just literally a quick note to try and tell you what my current transfer plans are. So, yeah, no, I hope everyone has a good week, and I will see you boys tomorrow. Have a good day, and I'm going to go off to watch the City game now. So, yeah, have a good game, you lot, and